That's the question mark. They've moved so quickly here, Komodo.
Just clearing out through the showers, but this flank is already here. Francis good for the first.
Awesome stuff, but they're not ready for Berserks. Oh, Berserks, no! The shake on the stage, but Whitecap will find RB back in return. So it's a little bit of a 3v3 here. Time now to get a little bit of a wriggle on. Shiro finding another. Now Danby, middle of the side. It's awkward, but he gets 1 and 2. No, it's Whitecat to continue for Francis. He's been such a hero throughout the entire playoff stage here. He's got some info. Oh no, Whitecat into the claws. They come out immediately. Now Berserks needs to try and cut this one through. And he's up close. He's buying that time. He doesn't have a hell of a lot left. He will need to bait him in. And Berserks will be able to strike first.
They are just holding nothing back into this A site.
They've got to clear out showers though. Danby already in position. A little shaky there from Shiro, but Whitecap will find Bun back, make it 2. That's fantastic. A little bit shaky maybe. Nong Shim, the nerves on the stage. RB has to drop Berserks and he will. Back to it for now. 3 versus 2 scenario.
Got a couple of satchels and an incendiary for Nats here. Look towards a little bit of this post plant where they clear the flank and notice that no one's there.
That Prowler's going to come in and find absolutely nada. Ivy needing to clear into the lamps, but will the light be switched off? No, lights out for NC Slasher. Ivy very low. Whitecat can continue forth. We talked about the importance of this player. So many aces amongst this competition already, and I don't know if RB's going to have that time. Horn over the top will be destroyed now, and they've got that post-plan Molotov this round. Surely going to be impossible. Ivy's managed to get out, but there's already going to be that opening up for Whitecat, the showstopper. The show will be denied for Ivy. That's an important member already taken down. Danby now looking for the response, and he will get 2, but make Extros also there. A great response after the opener from Whitecat here.
Got to get the spike as well. A deficit position for Boom at the moment. From Nongshim now, RB, good horn.
Oh, it's a scary duel. This is what we were talking about, right? Shiro needs to step up. He's only going to get 1, so Berserks has to unleash fury here in the 1 versus 2. The Nightfall will miss, and now they're making their way out of hookah. They're going together. The Prowler calls the audible. Now RB trying to play the additional time. This is the experience the man needs to unleash at this point in time. They cross paths, but will they be able to hit the shot? The C's doesn't quite connect now. Berserks just needs to buy his time. RB ringing around the rosy. The spike is not in the position for him, but he's heard the audible onto half. Doesn't have the time, it's running out. Does he? I think he's just got it. It's going to be very tight, but denied.
It's the opener and stuff, but they lose from advantage. 5 versus 3 now. 2 individual kills found.
It's that activation, isn't it? A little slow, but maybe it's the slow burn that will instill some panic into Boom. They're still held back behind this Poison Cloud, not yet investing. Looking to get a bit of control in here further now. Ivy taken very low. Whitecat will be separated from the rest of the team. The Prowler not connecting though. This is Danby. This is Danby! Only good for 4. Whitecat's still alive, but it's going to be a little bit too challenging for him.
Thought might be around the corner from Boom, but it's a showstopper out, met with the Nightfall.
Does connect. Danby with the opener, make it a 2nd as well. I was going to say there's the orbital strike from Extros available too, but he doesn't need it. Nats has one of his own, but 30 seconds now, moving over towards that spike. Already through the teleporter. It's going to have to be 2 to try and slip the net. It's a great orbital strike, forcing RB into collision. And now a 3rd on the board. He has to get this ace.
But look at the HP that Nats just got taken down to by RB.
Oh, Danby's going for the fight though. Nats, if he can connect onto this, but it's a pre-fire, my word! Or Francis, I think he actually spotted NC Slasher there as well, so he's just going to call the information. Knows that nobody's there, and just nearly, able to deny Berserks.
That was super risky to try and catch him off like that, because now the lurk goes on in.
Oh, I don't know if Ivy actually spotted him here. Oh no, Shiro overcooked. Left it going for too long. And now it's going to have to be the return of Nats here in towards the elbow. NC Slasher also caught, but defending his teammate with honor, with Valor. RB also meeting the demise of Nats. We talked about his late activation yesterday. Oh, Danby, he does have a little bit of support here in from Extros as well, but Shiro will find him. Whitecat denying as well. This is the Boom that you were waiting, that you were itching for. And now RB does respond. It's a winnable prospect here still for Nongshim if they find another.
Nightfall's going to go in. It's going to flush them back in towards showers. Francis good for the 1. We equalize 3 versus 3.
Pushing forward. RB now trying to take down Whitecat. This is where it gets dicey. It's just the stinger and the bite hurts.
But he's got upgrades.
He really does. Has the support from the team as well. Berserks only with the Outlaw, needing to take point here, needing to connect with a bullet, and he does. Narrowly misses the 2nd, but still alive. Still alive, Komodo. Shiro, the man who'd be willing to activate, the man who we've been asking to step up. He was so good all competition. Now in the gate crash, it's perfectly timed, but he's taken, denied. Berserks, however, the damage. Ivy, oh, he's holding. He's continuing to try and take this one. It will be the peak. No! Ivy How does he get away with it? Fuse will still continue for a little while longer. Oh no, White Cat.
Got him.
And I think that's the spike potentially spotted out by them as well. NC Slasher feeling the pain, still yet to get on the board, finally does. And now Xross, he's heard Shiro, but Danby, it doesn't even matter when Danby just continues to find these frags, continuing to open up these opportunities for Nong Shim.
The only way that you're getting the spike back in this sort of situation is using the drift to be able to do so. So at least Shiro has managed to find that. No, during the mask, he gets taken on out, and Berserks,
hang on, Komodo.
He could do it.
There's always a chance when Berserks lives on, but he's got to be cautious. Xross making his way through the cave. He has to clear, but does he have an idea? Of course. However, it's not going to matter when Xross, you meet his crosshair. They were ready for that one, and now they're going to be ready up in towards the garden as well. A right click from Danby. RB also looking to make it work. White Cat has to go fishing here, and will he be able to get the catch? He will. Okay, for now, we continue.
Post-plan scenario as well. A player advantage for Nongshim. You got a single smoke as Xross. You can put that down to the spawn site to try and keep them at bay, but already disrespected by Berserks.
Xross looking to hold onto that line towards elbow. They've got the investment in very, very deep, and now it's going to be this reliance on the flank from Long. Towards the garden bed now, White Cat and Nats move together.
They don't know that Nats is here though. He has not revealed his position yet.
Spot on. They'll just need to continue to dry by that time. If they can instill some level of panic, maybe forcing them back away from that site. And now as they creep on in, RB will be the first to spot that information. Nats still holding on though from the line, gets the tag. Nats finding another. Maybe there is a world way hitting it. There's still, it's awkward though, however, and with the backs turned, it's not going to matter from Danby, because when one falls, pull themselves up for Boom. They respond with this one nicely. Potentially there's a world, but it's Danby. Shiro, however, is ready. They're all ready. RB has to try and pick something up here, but Nats is going to be able to deny. The Guardian Eye will respond nicely, but Francis, Francis, you can never count him out in one of these positions as well. The no-scope is going to be ever so important, and the reliance on this position. NC Slasher tried to take it all, but now he's going to be totally solo. Spike now recovered. This would be the 1 versus 3 for Francis.
And they just have no idea where NC Slasher is going to be as well. He's not revealed himself yet.
Just a little bit of a fake. Now creeping onto the line! NC Slasher!
Together as a pack though, at the top short, looking to bully their way on in.
They're already moving so aggressively, right? And there's Danby already opening up the bank account nicely. Nats able to respond though, does connect onto 2. Well done from Nats here. RB will be able to find another, but that spike will go down.
Nats has done well. Keep this in control.
Danby's
Player
got the phantom.
advantage for Boom. They both do. Upgrades.
It's a scary, scary prospect now. Shiro, just with this Outlaw, they will start to move in together. Boombot goes out. RB actually might be caught by the C's. He absolutely will. It's beautiful. A set play on that utility from White Cat. Now it's on to Danby. But again, Komodo, never count this man out. The impact he can have in the solo position. Tap onto the spike, Horde not catching, not gathering that information. But now the paint shell's replenished, can go back out onto the line. He's tagged by the Outlaw, 4 points of HP. It's still doable. It's still doable as they hold onto that spike. Danby denies the defusal. NC Slasher, the panic, the time, it's denied! And that is why Danby is one of the best in the world! Incredible. And now as the utility starts to come out, the Nightfall opens up, gives the information. RB already getting the catch here on Berserks. That spike will go down, but Nazi's up so close. He wants to pop that orbital strike. Shiro waiting so patiently. He gets denied. That's again the Danby effect. He puts it down.
No flanks at all coming from Boom at the moment. Meanwhile, NC Slasher still on the other side of the map. I don't think they're going for this. They're going to fall for the save.
So much respect being given here. It was a 7-5 half now for the first time in this map. Nongshim, RedForce, they're going to be taking the lead back, and whilst White Cat will get a frag, it's not going to matter, it's not going to add to anything. The more they lose here, the struggles increase, the pressure amounts. He's on Ray's action, and as they're about to creep through, that's an opening from White Cat. Will it be a further denial? No. The Dink, though, does drop down. Xross to 29, still in the cubby. It is going to be NC Slasher. Has to do it solo here. Will find one, not quite the second. They've got the time. They will get that spike down. And the orbital strike, is it available? Shiro actually finding Francis through the sky smoke here. The Viper's Pit will go down as well. This round's still on for Ivy.
Big flank coming out. Nats is going to be here super early.
It's not going to matter though. He's inside his domain. They will be able to find him. But he's taken, and that's a great clear. Not really going to be stressed when Shiro's all up in his face.
Getting cleared on out.
Just trying to keep them interested at this point in time. Danby out, finding Berserks, but it's also another here for Francis. Sure, Berserks gets the one, but already the opening opportunity given to Nong Shim. Spike now planted. Rotation through the heavens and the big flank.
You think that the showstopper's going to have to come out, and that it does.
It absolutely does. They need it, and it won't connect either outside the lamps.
Baited by
And
the
now
gate
they're
crash.
clearing the corner. Shiro saving his friend, saving the moment. And now into this 3 versus 3, the deep position from Extros. They need to find him. That post-plant utility could be so important, but RB drops Whitecat. Inside the Sky Smokes now will be Shiro. Has to be the right click. It's going to be awkward, but NC Slasher finds it. But there's that Molotov. There's that position we're talking about. Do they have the time? The C's that might catch. Extros can be holding on to it, but this is the thing. The time is ticking. Shiro has to hold the line, has to hit this shot, and he does. It's tied.
Wait.
It's tied.
He's got it.
But it's just enough. Inside the Sky Smoke, waiting for his time. It's so important, and he will strike, but RB, that stinger, it does have some bite to it. I don't know if this one's going to settle early, though. They're ready to get moving. Around the elbow, already that position. They're up so close and personal right now. Extros opens up nicely here for Nong Shim. Shiro onto that line, but it's the fake out that he gets into in. Nat's also falling. This is Nong Shim looking to bring this one back. Berserks and Shiro, there is no chance. Well, Ivy looking towards the wrong angle, but he connects onto one at the very least. Now they can find a Vandal on the recovery, but Danby up close also taken. You're telling me there's a chance here, Boom. Getting their way in now, already finding the information in towards Hookah. RB's position is confirmed. However, the C's will not clasp. NC Slasher taken. A little fade on fade for a denial of service. Now Shiro also found, and that's getting onto that diffusal, but Francis is going to be the denier again. Berserk trying to hold on, but all they need to do is just buy that time. Buy that time!
That's
Can't
get in
be the
with
judge. Needs to be the jury and executioner as well here. And he's taken down. Not even an opportunity, but that's a little bit of an overstep. That gives Nats the opportunity to strike. And it's Ivy to find one, but that is all he will get. Gather, they start to move through their way through the Sky Smokes and the Viper's pit. It's Berserks to strike first. And now Whitecat can slip the net too. It's a 3 versus 5 advantage. Boom find this, they get 12. Spike goes down now, Komodo. They've got some respite for a millisecond.
If NC Slasher can get here, he can use the Nightfall as well. Through this pit, you remove the HP, you deafen your opponents, you confirm that they're all there. Francis is trying to run away from the ult.
2 away from the orbital strike if Extros can survive. And now it's so up close and personal. They are so scared, so cautious to move inside this pit. And now with all members being so low, Nats can find one. But with the pit going down, the orbital strike comes in. Francis, Extros, they try their best. Moving up close and personal. Oh, Nats. He's going to be able to get the opportunity. That is perfect. Not getting taken by Francis. You will not throw us off this time. Francis now has a chance to hold this on. A 1 versus 4. Francis, all eyes are on you right now. Thousands from around the world to try and hold on to this map here. They're going to buy time. Boom. Not wanting to give this opportunity. That's all Francis needs. You know how good he can be here. Pausing, freezing. He creeps up towards mid. That Spike still in vision, still in an obvious spot, but as they move towards the line, it's the swing from Shiro. A man who has been absent in the playoffs. We talked about how the Yoru of Shiro needed to stand up tall. Pressure on their shoulders now to continue form, and it's an opening already. Francis, RB, but NC Slasher, he can find something back. Oh, he can find Ivy, thankfully, but 10 points of HP. RB and Francis also low. Extros has found the site already, however. Nat's in pressure. Oh!
Just goes right past him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A 1 versus 4 now for Berserks, who is very low in HP. Should just be untenable.
That was such a bold play, right? I mean, he takes the risk, but unfortunately, he doesn't find the reward there. In arms of Shiro. They try to get something here early, and Berserk's also dropping down Francis. That is 2 impactful members of Nongshim down and out for the count. Will he connect though onto 2? That's going to be the question. They do look to clear it. Inside that dark cover though, RB. Good response. An opportunity back now with that Guardian, but Ivy out solo. Hang on a minute. Able to find one here.
These are the mistakes I talk about though,
Yeah,
right?
well, Shiro also taken low. My word there. Whitecat. Low creep in towards the site. Spike plant would be fantastic, but
He's going down silently as well. Oh.
10 seconds left.
done. A 1 tap for Shiro to boost the confidence. 3 alive for Boom.
The aggressions from Boom, who now are still kind of happy with the time on the clock, and it's awkward, but somehow 11 HP to spare.
And that's so important now because look at this pressure that's going to be onto Nats. He does get blinded. And now on towards the side. Danby, light speed in, refract out. NC Slasher so low in that moment, but Whitecat will find one. 20 seconds now. Spike It will start to go down. He's going to have to respect that, or will he? They're going through now. Cloudburst out, trying to find that space. But RedForce to deny. However, give Whitecat a chance. Always give this man a chance until he is taken by Danby. And now the Hunter's Fury to come back. RB finding absolutely nada. However, Nat's put into a very uncomfortable situation. And now the convergent paths will be popped. Danby wants to get all up in their grill right now. And will he be cooking? We'll have to find out shortly. Advantage taken. Spike now to go down. They are very, very close, and it's going to be an investment completely denied. Great opportunity there from NC Slasher, and Whitecat, here he is. The cap of the claws, as we mentioned, but time is ticking. 20 seconds. Whitecat into the Cloudburst, and a third on the board. Not the fourth, though. RB, they just need to contain him. They just need to keep him there. Oh. They line up. Oh. But Berserks wants to be the hero, but unfortunately has to fall back towards the end of sight, and with Francis already in position, he knows exactly where he is, but it's a fantastic catch. And with Ivy opening up with 3, my God! What do you even do there? Living up to his namesake device, Poison Ivy placed.
Him try to get an opener.
Shiro not going to be baited by this one. They are going to look to clear this, surely, right? Surely they look to clear this. They don't, and Danby can get the saturate out, but at the exact time, Whitecat has invested. He's found the stock, he's updrafted the trade, and Berserks and NC Slasher. These are the thrifties that should not be happening. Our drone does not spot, though. Could be absolutely massive here. They do gate crash underneath, though, and Francis will capitalize. Now Shiro forced back. They're going to have to respect this, but Ivy still lurking. Spotted out by the turret. Now Berserk's going on in. Ivy does fine, but Shiro gets one back. Shiro gets no. Also denied. Whitecat. Once again, this young Filipino talent looking to get something. Pops the tailwind, but he's out. Actually, Whitecat won't be picking that one up. Now the Steel Garden looks to come out. Nats get all up in personal, however, and it's a great response. That's Danby down. But Francis also looking to get another. However, NC Slasher at the back. The machete is out, but so is Francis. And the blood will continue to drip onto the side of A. However, Komodo, that spike is not down. It is in full focus. However, it's a perfect round. But Komodo, I remind you again, they've got 30 seconds. Nats does not allow it, though. He will be the iron wall. Hands up, blocking that spike. Danby needs to get moving, and he needs to get moving now. There is 15 seconds, but that is not enough into this. And they're not going to be looking for it at all. The tailwind actually giving an opportunity for Danby to get back out of there. And it's 2 already. Looking to make it even a third here. Shiro, though, does get one and meets the reload. And now Berserks. It was a late lurk all the way up from mid here. But unfortunately, this uphill battle, it's not just Everest, it's bloody K2 at this point in time, trying to fight up against Nong Shim. His position, and they've just had to sit there. No, Whitecat! Oh, the nerves, they shake, they itch, and they burn. But thankfully, Shiro able to get one back, but caught by the saturate. Now Danby with the opportunity, but Shiro will fight back. Maybe potential redemption here in the round, a 3-on-3 as that spike goes down.
Yes, the operator is out, but look at the other weapons they have to play with. Nats is in a prime position.
Tucked in the cubby, but will anyone be invited? The answer so far is no. It's his treehouse, and he will deny a little bit of a treehouse of horror. Little nightmares!
Francis hits a shot or misses. Oh mate, what are you doing?
Word. But Francis is still going to get one, nearsighted. But he has his glasses on, will be totally fine for now. Holding to the second shot, of course he's going to hit it, and he gets out of dodge as well. Now Nats has to connect with the shot, but Xros is there to support the dynamic duo on the side of A of Nong Shim. And it's all RedForce right now as Berserks. At all, is it? RB already up very, very close on the other side of this dark cover. Drops one, but NC Slasher, they weren't ready for him. The shear actually baits into their good play. Now Francis opening up with another. They look to get over towards this side here, Komodo, but with only 15 seconds, they just don't have the time, do they? They have to get in, they have to get moving right here, right now. NC Slasher caught on the line, looking to get this spike down, but they find it, they get the space. How have they done this? Boom! What a turn of the tides! Danby now. Will he even tempt fate with his clutch? He's gonna give it a crack. Door broken. NC Slasher giving that position up. Nat's also playing close. He's gonna have to make his way through the shadows, try to get his way out of here. The light speed in, information gathered. Control now taken, but it's a flip of the tide, and Nats has played that to absolute perfection. Level of suppression, but they're trying to get their way through heaven, or will it be their hell, Komodo? Whitecat at the forward. It's a bait and switch. Shiro able to catch Francis, but Ivy is still here. He's taken down for now. It's going to be RB. Has to be the hero, but he is denied as well. A 1 versus 2, but Extros the spike. It's dropped. It's down, and it's the Slasher. Play down A, they want to close this thing right here, right now, and Danby, he's going to make a bloody good effort towards it. He's going to get out, but the Hunter's Fury is popped. Information gathered back. They're going to buy the additional time here, Komodo, but that's information gathered again. Information is so key, is so powerful, but so is Danby. The conversion pass, and Shiro will just have to deal with it and just look into the claws of Danby. Lightning fast, lightning quick. And a map on the board for Nong Shim.
Where the rest of the team slots in.
It's only one Komodo. They don't have the rest of the information. RB, however, has found NC Slasher, and a dink makes it awkward. Nats and Whitecat get a couple back. It was an awesome saturate onto the teammate. However, they're finding frags back. And now as they take control of what was that side, it's Whitecat to get it out.
Early flank. Look
at
how
the
quick
flank.
this is.
He's so fast. You're exactly right. That's Ivy. Taken down quickly now. But how fast does he want to move? He's got the time. Dark cover now fading. Francis goes for the peek, goes for the spot, gathers the information. The heal is available for Shiro.
Need a new gun.
Slow, exactly right, running out of bullets. They just need to keep him out, keep him interested.
Off angle for Francis.
Just play the 2v1. The old bait and switcheroo, there it is.
Slow orb at the moment. Eventually that wall is going to drop, and they're all just
my
there
word.
for the picking.
It's an awkward hotel lobby situation, isn't it? The elevator, they're all waiting for it. But only one member's going to be looking to go up. They continue forward now into the link. And 3 alive to get this spike planted.
1 enemy remaining.
Make that one.
Xros has found it. A little bit of an overstep on that peak, and Nong Shim making a very, very good look at a bonus here.
And this is a...
Use the dance around the link. The dark cover now will fade as Nat's the hype man. He finds 2. The desk was talking about how this man needs to stand up, but he sat back down. Xros, the omen. But it's not even more of an idea right now as he gets another, dropping Shiro into the dark cover, into the smoke. Whitecat, he's going to get spotted. They'll gather some information immediately, but Komodo with 10 seconds, there's just not enough time for RB to do anything. He sits still, waits for something to just be given to them. But boom!
But now the peak at B.
They're happy with that info onto Shiro, aren't they? Because now Berserks can play, he can certainly party, and the man has definitely not got 2 left feet. He can boogie, along with the rest of the team. They make it clean, don't they? They want to go for this play once more, Komodo. And this time again, it's Whitecat, 1 and 2. Xros does manage to find one back, but now they're haunted. They get that information.
Look at this wrap from Shiro as well.
He's so quick, isn't he? And now as that from the shadows will pop down, he's not going to be ready for this at all. Francis also in tow. It's a little bit different from him on the Yoru this time, isn't it? But he does get one back. And now as they try to slip the net, oh no! Boom! Might be going a little bit too far forward. They've given 3 to Francis. You can't be doing that. And now this space, he's up so close. Nats, he has to clear this angle. He has to be aware of it, but he won't be. Fall away, but he gets straight back in there, and instead it's lightning fast from Danby. Whitecat has to connect with this shot, but the shrouded step, my God!
And he's buying time with the convergent pass. It's not to go full forward and get the kills. It's for the assistance of the team. They needed the protection for the spike to go down.
Never go full force, Komodo. Never. Always buy time, always count your blessings.
RB keeping this flank in check as well.
He's aware of it for sure. NC Slasher does have the Nightfall, but he would give up his hand. However, RB already taking a little bit of a look. Now moving his way in, looks to get that seize down. Does he want to pull the trigger on this ultimate? So far the answer is no. Decay onto RB, but he's still just going to keep on keeping on. The Haunt goes up, and I think he's done just enough, absolutely.
Oh, hang on.
Will now have to do it solo. We've talked about his absence. He needs to show some attendance in this school play. And there's 3, but he's not going to be ready for this flank. He's not going to be ready for the time.
It just broke.
And that's an opening. Danby straight down to the ground. And even denying that 0 point as well. Further information gathered. Oh, Shiro clearly watching Javi's battle. Sage taking a book out of his page. Shiro already finding so much now as Whitecat pushes forward straight through the toxic screen. Denied.
30 seconds left.
I mean, look, this is such a big meal in front of him. It's awkward. And he's actually wanting to even move further into the poison cloud. Komodo, this is what I'm talking about. He's got an opportunity now. The paranoia doesn't connect. RB! This could be the biggest play of your career right now if you don't squander this. Shiro opened up nicely. A 6K is what they need. RB! Will he deny? The chance is now, Shiro!
Still might have been.
So close. But White Cat isn't going to feel any pain. He's going to use that as motivation, momentum, as they overlook. They don't even know that Nats is here. He's dodged the seas. He finds Francis. The poison, not a disease today. But RB back alone again, and well, need I remind you of what we saw previously. However, I feel like the direction's a little different here. They know, they've got that confidence back. It was Shiro, the hero. And now it's 5 alive. Heads up play again. Last round of the half, and they want to get up close and personal. A little kiss in the night. Exros gets one, but Nats says, oh, here we go. Francis still alive. But Nats is going to look straight into the eyes of the demon, the claws of the Hunter's Fury.
And it's RB that has to do it again,
Of course
man.
it bloody is, isn't it? You wouldn't have it any other way. But this time, Shiro's got his number. A slow creep. Paranoia out now. A slide into the claws of Ivy. Once again, this Viper. I talk about the bite. 3 versus 5, the disadvantage. Nongshim all across the map. However, they've managed to slip the wicket. NC Slasher giving them an opportunity now. In towards the side. More damage dealt by Berserks.
30 seconds
As
left.
they do try to slot away into this post-plant position. Nats is going to be able to find Ivy in the process. It's still a 2 versus 2 Komodo, I remind you. But once again, it's Francis. He's been the hero throughout so much of this competition for Nongshim. But they're so far apart. They're so locked into this location. And they're not giving him any opportunity right now. He's just going to have to wait. Try to flash his way up into the high heavens! Bambi can continue to hold on the Stinger. It doesn't even need to kill. It just needs to buy time. RB will be taken by NC Slasher and OK. The panic can be removed for now, however. Oh, Francis. He has the null command. He has the 0 point. He has the timing.
Yeah, but I don't think you can use it in here.
Has to just go and hope that no one's looking. He's taken, however, but he's also taking names in the process, Ivy. This one feels a little bit more impossible. Boom, maybe locked in. Maybe a chance of winning another round, getting their way back in, scraping through, it feels like. But Ivy now just allowed to try and take some additional time, some additional space, but it will be Berserks.
Mid again, though. Paramount for the successes of this defensive side in the first half. And Shiro, NC Slasher, cracking it open. But similarly, Nongshim, they're flipping it.
They're flipping it. But it's the thing, when 2 fall for Nongshim, sometimes they can bring it right back. Ivy and Danby try to make some good work out, but that sucks. That really sucks.
You got to break your own wall to pick up the spike. But hey, it is a 1 versus 3. Exros knows that. Proximity to Stingers.
They
the
want to
Stingers
fight.
could sing.
They want to fight. All the way in towards spawn right now. The light speed over the top. RB does get one back. But it's okay for now, or is it? It's RB again. And again, that Stinger in the right hands.
That wall has been broken. The link spot now open for grabs for Nongshim.
Oh,
but look at
NC
NC
Slasher. He doesn't know, does he? Francis gets one. But NC Slasher, can he hold on? No! Is getting to look over and up the tippy top. It's going to be that forward-thinking play towards mid, and the position from Danby. It's overlooked.
Oh, but look at what's happening over at the site.
You're right. They've managed to make their way through. Berserks has got all this control. They don't know. Komodo, they don't know. Danby, he's given it the trigger finger. Oh, Berserks! I was waiting for you! He has awoken the beast! Has returned to the server! In the corner again, the Hunter's Fury, the null command, but White Cat has slipped the net. He's found an entry point here, Komodo, and now that's making Francis feel uncomfortable. Dropped in the null command. But that will continue to pulse, continue to put pressure as Berserks finds Francis, and he can bring his buddy back in NC Slasher. But they're ready. They want to fight right now, but they're not going to be allowed in just yet. White Cat gets one, but RB fights back. And now held. They're going to go through. They want to get this space back. And they do get the tag up, but NC Slasher brought back from the dead.
Absolutely cover the site in slow.
A jailbreak. It's going to be absolutely necessary. And with Francis, the strong guard, finding the first. He's not going to let these prisoners out. No, 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 White Cat. Oh, it's awkward. And he's caught now by the fragment. Ivy's able to take him down. It's left to the 2 versus 4 here. It's going to be NC Slasher to open up with 1, make it 2, but as that pit fades, Nong Shim.
Focal point here is at Danby.
Only 1. The saturate was good, but now they can get that wall up and start to get moving. Look at this forward thinking now from Nong Shim all the way inside main, but I don't know if they're going to be ready for Berserk's Komodo. This is the man we continue to talk about. Francis
he just
definitely seems to be aware, exactly right. He just needs to watch the line, but Berserk's is going to get the catch. RB in for the long haul, the long flank, as Ivy's going to go towards spawn. 3 versus 2 angle.
You got 1 molly and 1 flash as Boom to try and equalize once again. And it's a split retake to come through from Nongshim where Ivy just has to try and shoot as well. Can RB draw attention? Can he put a dart through the window? How can he help?
They're buying so much time here, Boom. Just like a statue, immovable. They've all got their positions locked and loaded. Berserk's able to drop RB, and now it's on to Ivy, who will be blinded by the paranoia. 11-11 Komodo. Moving on into the site. White Cat keeping interest, but Ivy able to find 1. He does go down in the end. Just a decoy as White Cat drops RB. Now Danby looking to push through. He does get spotted by Nats, but he's been able to at least find around the angle. Saturate goes in, does get the catch. There's 1, but Nats gets the trade. Francis, X-Ross. There's an opportunity to get back into this one, sure, but I don't like their chances. Watching inside the dark cover, Francis gets 1, but Nats denies. All onto Francis now. Information gathered by the 0 point, but he walks straight into the crosshair of Berserk's.
With it on this flank.
There is no way, Berserk's. He's taken point, he's taken the mark! And he shuts down the flank, denied. Danby will not awaken just yet, but it's still a 3 versus 3 here, Komodo. 25 seconds, X-Ross in position, takes 1, but RB, he is still here. Can he continue to be the hero for this team? He's dropped 1, but Shiro, it's not enough! Weakened, 4 versus 4 still, and inside to the link they go. It's gonna be a battle as NC Slasher unable to connect on the first, but he does hit the second. However, it's Francis. He's so one that everyone is looking towards right now to sing the hero for the team. But Berserk's, he is still alive. They are weakened, Komodo. They have been taken low. But Francis, he will stand high.
Left.
There's 1. The opening to the bank account that this man so desperately needs right now. The refract in and out. But all he can do is just keep them in play. Keep them panicking, sweating. NC Slasher looking to toy with fear, but you can see how scared he is. It's an escape room. Will they be able to break out here? RB forcing his hand in. NC Slasher will deny, but X-Ross has been overlooked. They don't know. Komodo, we talk about the Omen being the Undertaker, but Berserk's can find 1 back. It's all onto Danby, trying to bring it forward for this team. There he is! Danby, the hero that Nongshim deserve!
Where have you been this whole damn map? Who bloody cares now? Nongshim get this map 14-12. Danby, decisive blow. Control for Nongshim, not inserting anything over towards the A side of things either as NC Slasher
No way.
doubles up. Okay.
What an opening. But it's all a little bit of a ruse, Komodo. They're trying to make their way towards that site of C. And Danby, oh, he's lulled into a false sense of security, isn't he? Shut down immediately. X-Ross, last man standing. We talk about how teams need to have some sort of awakening, right? It can happen in plenty of different moments in one's career. I think this is a really, really big play for Ivy right now. He's got the info, he's dropped Berserk's. Now Shiro is a little bit confused, a little bit shaken up by this whole affair, and Ivy finding another. Now the rotation comes in through the door. It's a 3-foot straight through this dark cover. Nats will throw one out for himself. White Cat now through, and it's giving the interest of X-Ross. He's looking the wrong way, and he does not quite get taken down in the corner, in the cubby. It's clean as you like for Nongshim. The crossfire is set, but Shiro...
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, caught at the wheel. Unfortunate for Shiro, but Berserks can at least respond. And with Xross changing position, he goes inside the dark cover. The Seas will keep him at bay. It's going to be the retake on the cards.
Plant down, not a lot of utility for Boom to go in with. Some satchels for Wildcat and a flash just again revealing where Berserks is coming from.
Ivy a long way away as well. They're all going to be coming through the waterfall, but will there be tears? So far, not quite. Wildcat, only good for the one and is left onto Berserks. Watching to Xross, repositioning accordingly. They still are on the site. RB taken. Berserks, he's done this before. He's been in this opportunity. He knows what a Zowie clutch looks like. But this time, Xross has his number. Moving in now. Paranoia in the eyes of Nong Shim. It's a great opening here for Wildcat, able to pick up the one, but inside the dimensional drift. Wildcat gets a second, but Danby will respond. However, he's taken. Nats! Prime time! Ivy now.
Where was he?
In the night, the usual thief of joy. And now, as Ivy, he makes his way through. This is certainly still a winnable prospect. If he can separate the jewels, Nats up in the corner, he's cleared. Great heads-up awareness there from Ivy, but where else is he going to look? 19 seconds, has to connect on the shots, and he will not be given the opportunity. Now they have to use the Steel Garter to try and take this further control, but Danby all up in their face, and he's activated. This is where it gets scary.
Oh, Nats.
The overdrive, the positioning, the info, he's got it. But now he pulls away, doesn't go too far.
He's so lucky, Nats, that he cancels or gets killed on that just in the nick of time. Would have lost his life and just made this a unthought, non-thought prospect. But now, 3 versus 4 into the retake.
They've got time. Still in amongst the mix. NC Slasher goes forward, but RB will take. And now another opportunity for Nats and Wildcat to try and get something back onto the board here. They have to go low around the waterfall. And as that Horn gathers information, well, RB sight for now. Shiro will join the fray, but look how quickly they're moving. Danby denied. Oh my. Maybe overheating again. This has been a potential problem from Danby, but it's not going to matter when Francis is able to take names for you, support the fake out, and all up in the faces. Sure, Wildcat can respond, but Nongshim have found the site.
It's just a 3 versus 3 within all that as well. We're still in an equal state where we've got no lurk inset by Nongshim at the moment. That's why you're going to see there's 2 members on this A side of Boom still look for something.
No spike down, they're up so close. Still a chance to get back into this round. They're buying their time. Seas will get the catch onto both these players. But now Berserk's looking to push forward, but obviously that little catch, the leash, holding them back. RB peppered up, but still alive. Now Ivy needing to be the one to rely upon, but Nats has given up the hand. That is Wildcat though, getting the catch back. RB, 7 points of HP, but he's been here before. He's been here before. Ho, ho, ho. Tokyo Drift sound plays as Francis now tries to strike, but Shiro will deny. And a third. Oh my word. Shiro looking to continue to hold again. The domain expansion comes out. It's beautiful. Absolute perfection from Shiro. Holding fast now. RB, Xross, a chance. They will allow the pit to go. And now they've got this 4-on-2 opportunity.
RB has picked up the Nightfall, but is he in a comfy state to be able to use it? It looks like the answer is yes.
Absolutely, and he'll get 3 if he goes for it now, but he thinks better of it. Has the Haunt in 5 seconds. They start to creep in. Xross, oh, Xross. It's going to have to be RB again. There's that Nightfall. There's that Decay. And now the Haunt goes up, but he's so damn low, and that might just be enough to separate the net. It will. He cannot get back in this round. Top of the stats in the tournament. Ascension has been a beautiful time for the man of Shiro, but so has it been for Xross. Nats taking point. And Danby right now just keeping him interested. It's going to be the relay bolt that catches Danby. It's just a child's game for the man. And now with this rotation starting to look a little uncomfortable, Berserk, Shiro, the only 2 standing. Make that just Shiro. Danby will go down, but RB will be able to back it up, and that's 6 for Nong Shim. But no, his show may very well be stopped. Not for now. He will continue and open up nicely. Living on a little while longer will be the cat. The claws are out. No meowing today. Danby, however, will get one back. But now there's some indecisiveness. pushing forward. Danby can't quite find Berserks, and he gets two, allowing time for Shiro. Now RB in the clutch, but denied, shut down. Get cleared. It's about to be a bloodbath, making their way through. The paranoia instills terror, and so does RB, but Whitecat can respond with one, make that two, a third, no, denied. Danby, Whitecat will hold, needs to find the Zowie clutch here if he can do it. 14 points of HP. This does get caught by the C's, but the gate crash, no, not available. Blindside doesn't do much, but with 13 seconds, Ivy could hold on. They're running out of time here, Boom. They need to get their spike planted, and they will just, no, yes, done. Whitecat gets another, but the pistols, the damage, the info. Shiro now has to do it solo, has to find it, but it's the Sheriff of X-Ross. Cheer up, Whitecat. He's looking the wrong way, but Ivy ain't hitting the shots just yet. A little satchel round the corner, Berserks finds Francis, and now there's an opportunity in the round here for Boom. 5 alive still. Spike though, going down, time ticking, looking to get their way through Breakable here. And now as the paranoia starts to come through, X-Ross, there he is again, finding another. Danby doesn't have the gun out, but it doesn't even matter. He gets the aftershock, the overdrive, moving forward, but it's X-Ross again and again and again. Inside Pacific, just an info play for now, and straight back out.
Oh, you talk about info play, but the duelists are wanting to go in. Oh, is that a kill? That is disgusting, and they're looking for more. Francis,
doing
Danby.
So much. NC Slasher though responds just for a second, however, once again, X-Ross is still alive!
May very well be 13-6 as well.
Straight up mid, and guess who it is again, Komodo, it's Danby. 2 taken down. 3 versus 5 is the only way of keeping Nong Shim away from 12. And now as they try to make their way in towards A, the shear is going to make it awkward, and Francis is already at the party, but Nat shuts him down. You're telling me there's a chance that this game keeps going, Komodo?
When there's a will, there's a way, and Whitecat needs to just absolutely bring it to the party.
He's done it again. Absence without leave in the previous map. He clutches it out, and now he has awakened. The beast in. Ivy taking down another, and Whitecat has no other options. No other opportunities, and Komodo, Boom look mortal, and now they look to close. Whitecat opens up with the showstopper, but it's Danby. Who else would you have it be, Komodo, to get 2? Forcing them out of play, but Ivy is there. It's happening. Berserks would need the 1 versus 4, but it's not going to matter when it's all Nong Shim running into the fray. But they might give him the opportunity. Not now. Not today, Boom. The return to Pacific. Nong Shim RedForce.